We are back. Firstly, I wanna give my condolences to the families affected in Stockholm after an incident at the second biggest theme park in Sweden. So yeah, hopefully everyone affected can pull through. I do know there's one person who died, so of course we are saddened by that. We are back today. And we are gonna try and, as the title says, challenge Pourchaire for the title. We are currently 1 point behind. So the standings are as follows, if you didn't watch yesterday. Pourchaire on 56 points, 1 point ahead of myself on 55, and then Armstrong in third on 50 points. That is the top three. Our biggest challenger, Logan Sargent, is currently 20th, which means he's actually not lost. Last in the standing are currently Boschung on 22nd place, because he has only finished P17 as best. Sargent has 2 16th places. He has 1 16th place to his name. But as I said, we're back. We're gonna do Baku, Silverstone and Imola. At the very least, we might also do Barcelona, depends on how I'm feeling. But as you can see, we are here. We are second in the standings. Can't scroll up for some reason. But that's Pourchaire, 1 point ahead of me. 2 points ahead of me. Apparently. Why? Why is he on 2 points more than me? Hold on, give me a second. I am looking. So it has to be. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've missed 1 point somewhere. We'll figure that out later. But we are in Baku. And we remember we're doing one shots for F2, because otherwise we only have the option of one shot or full, and full is like 30 minutes. So yeah, increase top speed, here we go. And this is a track I haven't tested on 92, AI, so I have no idea if I'm gonna be fast or slow. But also considering it's the first time I'm touching the F2 cars since yesterday. I'm gonna be a little bit slower anyways. And we're currently P.2 for bad exits of turn 2. Yeah, it's not going well. Anyone saying 92 is too easy, please have a look at this video before saying anything. At least it's qualifying. I don't like that they've removed the curbs. I think it's in real life as well, and I don't like it. See if we can get anyone on the straight. Oh, we can't get anyone if we do that. So yeah, I think we're gonna start last for Baku. And I think we're gonna struggle today. Yep, P.22. That's not good.
The grid is all set for the race tomorrow, but before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of the top 3, which are Cordial, Pourchaire,
his standings. Yeah, he has 57 points apparently. But for me, he only has 20.
Uninterrupted for the feature race tomorrow, so make sure you join us there.
Oh, it's not saving the results again as it's supposed to. I think it's a problem with F2. It's not fully supposed to deal with it, so bear with. As I'm trying to get the app open. I'm gonna quickly get rid of these stuff. Bear with. Okay, Cordial gets 2 points. Luckily, after top 10, it's, yeah, I messed up a little bit, but I can deal with it.
Welcome back to Baku. We're on the edge of the Caspian Sea in a bustling, vibrant capital, which once again plays host to the spectacle of Formula 2. This is not your usual racing circuit. It provides one of the most complete tests for the field. Sector 1 sports a set of 90-degree corners around the block, if you like. Sector 2 gets even tighter with the old city walls. Sector 3 just turns 16 to negotiate, and then 2.2 kilometers flat to the floor, full throttle in 6th gear all the way to the end. Joining me today is a man who is no stranger to going fast. Davide Valsecchi of GP2 2012 fame. Great to have you here today, Davide. Are you enjoying yourself here in the beautiful city of Baku?
Absolutely, Alex. Baku is fantastic. It's so distracting. Ever check the architecture, the narrow street? easy to see why it's one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar. But Alex, street circuits can be unforgiving. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a safety car or two out during today's race.
Okay, we've got that relief of having points on the board finally, so let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, mate, but we're starting last for a reason. Hello, stranger. I'll get the chat up in a second. Ooh, cool. Quickly get the chat up. Palani, welcome to the party. That is F2. We make our way past Ralf Boschung. And we just sneak up the inside of Liam Lawson. He gives us the space. And around the outside. And we're through. Oh, I always forget that they've redone Castle.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Yeah, AI is a lot better, which is why I'm actually wanting to do a career mode again. That and the game is actually playable compared to last year, so... That's a wall. That's not good for my top end speed. There we go. We're keeping ahead of Lawson, and we're gonna have to try something to get past Armstrong. It's gonna get tricky because now the AI is in a rhythm, and they were faster than me here.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Yeah, so that happened. Well, that's my first official retirement.
And that brings to an end.
Yeah, that was always gonna happen at some point. I'm just impressed it didn't happen in Monaco, to be honest.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Teo Pourchaire can
Let me
celebrate
see.
tonight as his championship lead is extended even further. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Teo Pourchaire got 7th in the end, which is, well, not great. It's 4 points now. Luckily this was the sprint.
Lead over the championship. There was also a strong showing from the MP Motorsport team today.
That was terrible. That's annoying. But yeah, we move. Now we have the feature race, which is 3 laps longer, so...
Baku never fails to disappoint fans of Formula 2, so hold on tight. The cars are set on the grid.
Yeah. Sorry, we don't really care, do we? I'm just gonna get the race director for the lineup, so it's easier to input qualifying, as the app didn't quite capture the results as I wanted. But here we go. Super soft to mediums at some point. And again, we don't be able to start. Calderon with a horrendous start. Oh, and we get caught on the wall a little bit, trying to sneak through Fittipaldi. Now we're gonna have to make our way past Fredrik Vesti, who defends very hard. But a dive bomb into turn 3 and we are past Fredrik Vesti. And we are making solid ground up to the points. Liam Lawson, P12. I had a little look and pushed Lawson through the corner. You can't quite go on full there, at least in the F2 cars. Need to get by Lawson and Dragovic somehow. And then we have one more car to overtake before we are in the points. Again, could an early stop be on the cards here? I think so, to be honest. Vesti is closing. That's a white car in like P2, which I unfortunately believe is Theo Pourchaire. That's not good at all. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna rewind that. I was looking at the app. Sorry, ignore this. I was looking at the app and the braking point is a lot further back. Yes. Call me a cheat. Don't text and drive, kids. Formula 2 Drift King. Oh, I could feel the vibration from the car getting close to the wall.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on medium.
Yeah, if this was F122, I would already have spun multiple times,
Okay, you're losing a small amount of
and
time
I
to
would
come
rage
home,
quit.
so keep pushing.
To be honest, it would be funny to go back to F122, like at the end of this game cycle, and do a Rage to Glory career mode, and just cry every single race. What lap do they want me to box? Lap 5. I am gonna box a lap earlier then. So end of next lap I'm gonna box. Because I'm now starting to lose time. I'm actually gonna up the wings, the front wing rather, slightly up to 20. Let's get a little bit more grip through these corners, and especially
Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Okay, copy that.
Mark is listening to me. He also wants me to box next lap. That's only a little bit creepy. Oh, we have a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag somewhere. It's behind us. Do we risk it for a chocolate biscuit?
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
I don't trust it. So the thing is,
In this lap, push now.
in Formula 2, you have a rule of a mandatory pit stop during the main race. But if there is a safety car or a virtual safety car, if you do a pit stop, it doesn't count. However, if you're already in the box when it comes out, like you're in the actual pit lane behind the pit limiter line, it does count. So you have to be in the box before it gets called out. So it's a fine balancing act. So when I did my test race in Bahrain, the virtual safety car came out as I crossed the pit limiter line basically. So that pit stop actually counted, which meant I barely lost anything and came out like 14 seconds ahead of everyone. In the end I won by like 12 seconds I think, because I'm a little bit slower than the AI in Bahrain from 92. So it's not like F1 where if you see a safety car you dive into the box almost every time. It's more of a, oh shit, I can't box.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I think a lot of people learned it the hard way in PRL when we did a few F2 races, because I think there was a couple of people who boxed under the safety car and then realized,
Okay,
oh,
go. That was
it
a
doesn't
fantastic
count
stop,
towards our
faster than
pit
we were
stop?
expecting.
Hold on, what? And yeah, that was a bunch
That
of
was our
fun.
last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
and the prompt with the safety car comes up and says it doesn't count towards a mandatory stop. So it's not like if you don't know it's bad luck. It does tell you. And I can say that actually worried me because I was in the box and it said, oh, this doesn't count towards a mandatory stop. So I thought I was gonna get disqualified on the final lap, but I didn't. And that's when I figured out what the rule most likely is. Yeah, but Baku in F2 cars, not very fun. I'm gonna read that on the start finish straight. Yeah, Baku has changed with the braking distances. And with F2 it's even worse, so I need to come out ahead of... Oh! Fittipaldi pushed me to the wall there. I get DRS though, luckily. I have lost Lawson. So yeah, I'm definitely not fast enough here in Baku. And the wing damage absolutely does not help. No, the undercut didn't work. I think mainly because I'm just too slow. Like I don't have the general pace. But yeah, them being in a DRS train definitely hasn't helped me. And also wing damage, which I picked up, definitely hasn't helped either. But undercut is generally pretty strong in F2 because you're on so worn tires, or at least myself, on the feature race, because you're using the old set of softest compound. But yeah, because you're using that, if you get on a fresh rubber pretty early, you can actually like make up a lot of ground, which is how I got P2 in Bahrain. Oh, there's Logan. Hello. Oh my god. Used a little bit of wall to get the car turned, but that was insane. Yeah, I'm definitely clipping that part. Oh. Yeah. I could tell I wasn't making the turn. If I actually had pace on this track, I would be a lot more disheartened than I actually am.
Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Yeah, I broke and turned and realized, yeah, I'm not making it. Verschoor's engine blows up again. His engine blew up in Monaco as well. But we are gonna put this in the box and retire the car. And we're gonna move on to... Oh, no we're not. I couldn't get the car turned.
Confirm you're okay, please.
Ha! Fair enough. I think the F1 teams are looking very fondly at me right now. Turns out Baku is pretty darn tricky.
A nearly flawless performance. And now it's time. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table.
Oh, that's
Matteo
not
Pourchaire
good.
can celebrate tonight as his championship lead is extended.
That's
even
not
further.
good.
And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Jehan Daruvala. That was a quality drive from start to finish. He can be proud
Let's
of
get
that one.
And now
these
a look
race
at the team
results.
stats. ART
So
have
I
extended
can...
their lead over the championship. There was also a strong showing from the Virtuosi team
Oh,
today
it
as they
hasn't...
make their way
Okay,
up
cool.
the
Wait,
standings.
7 laps was
Plenty more
the...
twists and turns to come this season. I hope you'll join us at the next race when Formula 2 returns.
Virtuosi... Virtuosi... And then the feature race, which again ended with me in a wall. Again, just gonna add Virtuosi because for some reason those cars just don't want to be added. Oh, Cordeal gets the... Wait, what? It's saying Lawson. Oh, it's because Lawson. Ah, I gotcha. 58.081. So I do. I have realized what the problem probably is. So now I gotta find. It's probably actually here. Yep, I found the issue. Haha. Amazing. So now, this time, the standings are gonna be correct in the app, and it's gonna show Pourchaire on 76 ahead of Cordeal on. No, it's not even close this time. Cordeal has 3 points less. What is going on? Oh, it's because he... Yeah, so Cordeal... Now it's just 1 point, I think. Let's just do that and see. No, now it's right. So standings 77, 62, 55, 54, 50%. Yep, cool. My app is now correct. And on we move to Silverstone, where I think I'm gonna enjoy myself a little bit more. And hey, even if I'm too slow here, Yeah, my main goal is just to beat Sergeant, who is still lost without any points. Yeah, I really like Silverstone this year. It's probably because Pat is actually able to make Maggots and Beckets on this game without ripping out your controller. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Two stupid mistakes in the first sector, touching. Oh yeah, this is not even close to flats. Let's ignore track limits for a second and just do that. Let's see how well F2 cars go through here. They're somehow not lost. Nearly spun there. Let's see. And again touching curbs. And we're gonna start 21st. That's actually annoying, because I do feel like I can do pretty well.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Dragovic, Awasa, Dennis Hauger. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the feature race gets itself underway.
See if it's gonna actually save the results this time. Come on. No, okay, we're just gonna have to restart the app again. It doesn't enjoy this for some reason. So I'm gonna have to input qualifying on my own. Luckily, F1 isn't as broken. Okay, cool. Sprint race. Here we go. 7 laps.
And hello to everyone.
And I'm sorry. No. We can watch it one time, but not 2 times.
Okay, this is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix, which means there's a lot of very important people here behind the scenes. I'd love to give them a strong result to watch today, plus a good result might make my post-race meetings a little bit easier.
Whoops. Home race for the team engine supplier, and I am in the mud. Let's see if we can get out of it then. Full pelt on the engine. We have to get out of the way for a couple of people. Thank you, Jehan. I'm gonna sneak. I'm so sorry, Jehan. Okay, somehow managed to get up to P14. Luckily, Pourchaire is not doing very well. This is what I meant by it's not important to be the fastest every race, it's important to be
Alright, let's focus now for the rest
consistent in F2. So if we can get some consistency, would probably be a lot better if I actually did some F2 running between streams, but I can't be asked to doing that. That was a good run, but unfortunately Pourchaire is a lot closer to Vesti than we are to them. I was thinking about it. I have seen your message. I am gonna read that on a straight. Yeah. But it would help if I did some running in the cars, just to be used to them between streams. But I had done 3 practice races, so 1 for quali and just 5 laps on each track, just to see that the difficulty level wasn't awfully wrong in one way or the other. And then I did the 3 races yesterday, turned the game off. Today I've turned the game on and started streaming. Justin, I started P.21. I started second to last. Oh. Accidentally. I rest my thumb on the... Oh. Gonna come back? No. I am very distracted. I hope you guys can hear me. Stop messaging in the middle of everything. There we go. Yeah, so I rest my thumb on the place where my headphones go, so that happens a couple of times where it just disconnects. And yeah, I am doing better than Isani. It's the only reason I chose dams, really, because for Formula 2 again I'm just wait.
tyre condition still looking good.
Brilliant stuff from Trident today. What? Our drivers are making. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
I'd probably go for Callum Williams. The team...
It's Sunday, and that means it's race time here at Silverstone. As the cars are being prepared, let's join them trackside for the start of the race. Five miles out from Tosa, this icon of British motorsport heritage comprises 18 corners over 3.6 miles of circuit. Silverstone has been through several changes over its lifetime, with the start line now leading into Abbey, a fast right-hander for turn 1. But still there, of course, is the
There we go.
most famous
No, you should definitely hear me. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, struggling a bit, but the goal is to beat Sargent. Sargent currently 19th in the standings, no points. I am currently P3. Here we are. It's cloudy. It is very cloudy. I am gonna up the wings to 30-30. But now we have to get a good result. Oh, that's rude, Sergeant. That was very rude. Oh, I wanted to get in underneath. Couldn't. But it gives me the space. And around the outside we go, up into P11. And my plan is to go long on these tires, because these are fresh tires. I'm gonna have to put on used set of softs.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Now we have to somehow find a way past Sato, because we need to get into the points this race. Almost close. Also gonna move the brake bias a little bit further forwards. And we are into the points. Pourchaire followed through though. That's not good. Because if he overtakes me, he gets points and I don't. I have to give him space now. I opened the door too much. Now we're gonna have to try and crawl back to the Trident of Williams. I think it's Trident. The logo looks a little bit like a Trident. I still can't. I'm sorry, I'm gonna use a flashback and just see if I can actually get that corner right for once in my life. Missed turn 1 instead, but I get those right instead. And then I ruin it by tapping that curb. Okay, that was a lot better. Vesti has also overtaken TU, which is good for me. If I can hold the ART cars behind me, hopefully Iwasa is doing well and can get a few points, and we can catch them in the Constructors Championship, where they are doing very well as well. Of course, Vesti won in Monaco, and Pourchaire has a race win in Bahrain. I have a sprint win in Jeddah. Next race is also Imola, which is gonna be interesting.
Okay, we're boxing for this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
I might just lower the AI difficulty next race to like 90 or something. Because whilst I'm keeping these guys behind, I am nowhere near catching at all. I think it's Iwasa in P1 currently.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tire grip anytime now.
He's gonna go in this lap, so we go in next lap.
Ayumu's coming in for his stop.
And we hope this in lap is good enough.
Okay, we can't take you right now. Pit next lap. Next lap.
They should realize that I'm obviously meaning this lap that I am on, not unboxing right now. Obviously, I'm not gonna freaking box when it was
Right,
us
let's
in.
have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Thank you. Now, I can't quite remember where I broke, but it was a pretty damn good break for the pit lane during the sprint. You see time dropping considerably. And the car steps out on me, which is fun. The grip is definitely going. Here we go, let's see where the game things will come out. P20. Again, a pretty good pit.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Brilliant stuff from Dams today. What a superb victory. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think
Damn. And now, let's take a look at the driver's standings. The gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race for our championship leader. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
I'll probably go for Jack Doohan. The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in the pack, and he was good enough to take the opportunities.
On to the teams then. Dams moved to the top of the table. It was also a strong race. So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Adams, Awasa, Dennis Hauger. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action. Until then, goodbye. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me... Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. inside to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
And there we find a lot of time. And Dohan has dropped back. Four laps to go.
Worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
The exit out of Aqua Minerali. Once again, a happy hunting ground for myself. I can round Kalen Williams, and now it's only the Battle of the Nords. A battle between Denmark and Sweden. Vesti had a small mistake on the exit. I have a big mistake on the exit.
Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
But DRS and slipstream, it can't quite get close enough down the straight this time. Three laps to go. 2.5 soon. We are trying to stay with Fredrik Vesti. Again, I'm being saved by their exits. There's detection all the way up there. Couldn't quite go for it, but this should be quite an easy move now.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
Vesti goes to the inside and then pushes me up to the outside. I get it inside for turn 3 and we are up into the lead for the sprint from P10. It does feel a little bit hollow because we reduced the AI for this race, and this race I probably could have won anyways on 92. But now we have 1.5 laps to defend from Vesti. We go very, very deep. Vesti with a better exit, but does he get DRS? I think he did. I think he got DRS, but he is about a second behind. Back. I mixed them up and said them both at the same time. He's about a second back as the last time we're crossing the finish line. To start the last lap of the race. So technically penultimate time maybe. Didn't quite get close, and now it actually looked like they were fighting. They weren't. Vesti gets close as my tires has gone off the cliff. You see here my tires are definitely in the mud. But again, we keep gaining time out of Aquamirali and through the chicane, and we are actually gonna come through the final couple of bends. We get on the power nice and carefully, and we are gonna win the sprint race in Imola.
Ah, fantastic drive, that's just fantastic, amazing, you deserve that race win, well done mate.
It's been coming for a while, this one. What an excellent win for Dams. So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I'm not sure what we just saw, but one thing's for sure. Today's winner has certainly showed they have no fear battling it out on the track. And who can blame them? I don't think I ever seen someone through the competition so quickly. Today's race was decidedly forward, and judging from the crowd's reaction, it went down well with the fans as well.
And I can see our drivers making their way out now. It's been a sublime team performance. It's the culmination of a lot of hard work. Dams are your winners today. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the driver's table. Felipe Dragovic takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
Dragovic has taken the lead by one singular point.
I think I'm going to award it to the Dams driver. They pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was a pleasure to watch.
And now a look at the team standings. Dams move further ahead at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from ART this time out. They improved their position in the championship. After all this drama, you'll be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Vesti gets fastest lap. We get the qualifying and the win. Very, very solid. Now we move to the main event. If we win this, we go to 80 points.
All those joining us as we kick off another round of thrilling Formula 2 racing at Imola.
Pourchaire is currently on... Wait. No, 90 points, sorry. Pourchaire is on 77 currently. Dragovic on 76.
19 turns to master, 9 right-handers and 10 left. And note as well that Imola is one of the few tracks that's driven anti-clockwise. Keep an eye on the exit from turn 18. A good exit there, leading into the circuit's only DRS zone.
Why has
Probably being a
Dragovic
setup
not...
for some of today's best overtaking opportunities. We are nearly ready for the start of today's race, but in the meantime, let's take a look at the grid. It's Dams in pole position then, with Yumo Awasa alongside. Looking
Did he get
as
a
we await
pole
the start
in
of
Silverstone
another
maybe?
hugely
I think he did.
anticipated Formula 2 race. I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide,
I will
as a former GP2
make sure
champion,
everything is
give us
correct
some insight into what is
after
running through these young drivers'
this
heads
race.
as they sit
Because I'm
out
gonna take a
Ciao,
break,
Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. They are nervy
get a
moments. There is no
drink,
doubts about that.
do something else for a
Mental
little bit,
strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing
and
on
then
the
we'll
upcoming race.
return
So competitive, and all of these drivers know that they are going
a
to
little
be
bit later
pushing each
tonight.
other all of the way.
I could so we can't do reverse. We can't do super soft mediums, which is what I would prefer. So we're gonna have to do medium super softs. So so someone is 14, then 15, and then I am 16, and he was at 17. And then I can't remember, is it 18 and 19 they hop over? I know it's 19 they definitely hop over, because that was, what's his name? The French guy who passed away in Spa. What's his name? I only get the name Pourchaire, but that's not right. What is his name? As soon as I see it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, right, that's the one. As if I get a warning for that. I lost time. Same with that would also have been a warning on strict. Sorry, I'm gonna have to make a quick Google because I am getting annoyed for not knowing. And my computer froze. Antoine Hubert, that's the one.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window and we're going to put you onto super softs.
And I think he had number 19, which is now retired. But I can't remember if they have it hop 18 to 20 or if they have 18 and 19 gone and just do 16, 17, 20, 21. That's not what I wanted to ask. That's annoying.
As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship.
That's what I want to hear. We can see on the minimap the ART cars are fairly far back, and also it was like going 2,000 quicker than me getting the fastest lap. That's very annoying. Also, it's actually getting very close to me now, because I'm starting to struggle on these worn tires, unfortunately. You see, we can't even get better runs through there anymore. I think this is the only place. And even here we're not very solid. So we are gonna have to defend from Ayumu Iwasa this time. Hopefully we can get a good secondary exit here. It's fairly good, but do we have enough of a gap?
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
I think we do. He's closing in rapidly now, but I don't think it's enough. We are also boxing this lap, which we are gonna copy.
This lap, then. Come into the pits at the end
Copy
of this
box,
lap.
copy box. Horrendous exit once again. Oh, come off it. I broke when it said that I'm supposed to brake, and I still sped by 2 kph, so no. Oh. Apparently it's a lot slower I have to go, so let's just brake like here then. Come on. They need to fix the racing line for pit entry.
Safety car, safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep
Oh
yourself number positive as we
my
form.
god,
Okay,
again,
just deployed the
I am
safety car
getting
due to multiple
absolutely
cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta.
blessed.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Again, we get absolutely blessed by the safety car.
Pit strategy complete. See these
But
tyres
it's a
through to
full
the end
course,
now.
so the pit stop counts anyway.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
The pit stop is gonna count, but we aren't gonna basically lose anything. So we should come out at the very least P2. is the Delta so slow?
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
So actually we've gotten screwed then, because the Delta is so slow that we can't do anything. Yeah, we're getting P2 because of stupid Delta times being so slow.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Ayumu Iwasa belongs to Red Bull. I think safety car should be able to come in this lap, but it's not going to. It's gonna come in next lap. So we are gonna have a 3-lap sprint. Which is a bit annoying.
Ayumu ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh, super soft tyres. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. Your last lap time was a 2:30.0.
Ayumu Iwasa.
As things stand, we'll be second in the championship.
So we do need that win.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay
Alright,
in
the
position
Verstappen rule
until
is
green
active,
flags.
so I am gonna stay behind Iwasa. And we get a great restart. Iwasa could not catch us out. And we are up into P1. This is important for the championship. We have the purple second sector. Can we find improvement in the third as well and get that fastest lap of Iwasa? We only need to find 0.02 of a second compared to my lap time, and we do. 29.7 is the fastest lap of the race now. And we make a mistake. I don't even know what happened there.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us
I
down a
honestly
place.
don't even know what happened there. That's the story of my F2 career. Are we gonna be quick enough to repair this mistake?
Okay, this is Mark. I need to just...
Let's ignore this for a second. La 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 la. And just get this right. There we go. No DRS as well. So we are literally just gonna have to find a way past Hauger. That's so annoying that I'm that stupid, and he also takes the fastest lap from us as well. DRS is enabled, but that's gonna harm.
Yes, mate, I cannot complain about that one. That was an excellent drive. Well done.
Here they are then, coming into... Dams, another... So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Ayumu Iwasa takes the lead in the Drivers' Championship. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
I'd probably go for Dennis Auger. The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in the pack, and he was good enough to take the opportunities.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Teams' Championship. Dams move further ahead at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, Prema have improved their position. A strong weekend for them as they fight their way to the top. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling installment when Formula 2 returns.